Great.
Love the hat.
Thank you. It's our last pre-Christmas meeting, so I had to wear it one more time.
Well, I don't know where I have three of them, and I have no idea where any of them are. But I have sparkly lights. Let's see. Let's see. The cat is very fascinated with the sparkly lights, so I had to get her to quit chewing on them.
Yeah, I think I get the impression that cats are very into Christmas. They love Christmas trees and
See,
ornaments and oh, nice.
I could
Marty,
make a necklace out of it, or a headband.
Marty, you logged in as me again.
I was
I'm gonna
going
have
to
to.
say, in this earlier today, I checked to see if what the account was. It was my account when I did it before. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Clearly, I'm doing something wrong.
You must be logged into my account. I I suppose I could change the password. That might make it where you couldn't accidentally log in anymore.
Well, let's don't go to extreme measures yet. I clicked the link that you sent in the email. Let me leave and see if I can join it again and see if I can figure it out as it's joining.
All right,
I'll
cool.
be back.
Brenda, is that PDF that I sent you? Is that okay? That's the
Oh
best I can
yeah,
do.
it's perfect. I just don't know how to make it change at all. Once it's in there, and that's all there is to it.
Well, that thing that you sent me, I just copy pasted it into the program that I use to produce these PDFs,
Uh
and
huh.
I don't really have much control over the format. I wish I could embed the chord diagrams in the words. I think that would be better for most of us, but I don't know how
Yeah.
to do that. One of these days, and maybe I'll figure it out.
So you have your new ukulele, eh?
I do have it. Wow,
Wow.
good
I
eye.
have.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got a
Well.
blackbird.
I've just had it a few days, so it's still very new to me.
Does it have a low G on it?
Yes, it does.
It seems like that's what mine came as. And I was curious to see whether everybody gets one that way or
To me,
choose.
that's what these are for. They seem to resonate well low, and I think that it seems a little weird to put a high G on one.
Yeah.
But
Right.
maybe that's personal preference. I like low G's anyway. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Mary Jane.
Hi. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Very
Did everybody go
merry,
out and see Jupiter and
buddy.
Saturn yesterday?
No, I did not.
I went
Well,
out to look and it was
I
clouded
went.
over.
Yeah, well, I went on the 20th, or well, maybe it was the 21st. I can't remember, but I was told that, and Brenda, I don't know if Brenda witnessed this or not. One of our women's group people told us when we could see it, and I thought we could see it on either kind of like on the 20th and the 21st, I thought.
yeah, and you could see it today. They're still very
And,
close
and I
together.
saw something right over the horizon. I think it was the 20th at about 7 o'clock that I thought had to be it because looked like it was two planets
Hmm.
real close together, and together they were brighter than any star in the sky.
Yeah, and
And
you
I
were
think
looking
that was it.
that. Yeah, no doubt that was it. You were looking south when you saw it.
I was looking toward the horizon because that's what we've been told by this lady who looked it up on some website.
Yeah,
She said that it would be pretty close to the horizon close to where the sun had set. And so
yes.
that would have been west primarily, but sort of southish
Yeah.
west, I guess.
Yeah, that was it. So if you failed to see it, imagine two white spots close together. It was earth shattering.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
if they ever got real close together, I think they did get closer, but we were told that it would be like on the other side of the world, people could see them when they were the closest together. But they were going to come close and be together, and then they were going to
Yeah.
get farther apart again immediately. It wasn't going to last forever.
Yeah, they had a chart that I saw 2 days ago where they passed, that way, but not actually touched.
Yeah, and what I saw, it didn't look like they were really together, yet, and that was the early portion of their convergence. But I thought it was worth going out in the dark to see. I dragged my boyfriend out there. We went to the park.
I took yesterday off from work and we went out to the lake, and so we saw it from the boat as we were coming in because we stayed out and watched the sunset.
Oh, that would have been nice.
So that was nice.
Yeah.
We got a pretty good crowd tonight.
Yeah, a good crowd.
Paul, I think I'm not you anymore.
You are back to
Hey,
importer.
you're back to yourself. Wow.
Well, when I came on the first time, I clicked on the link in your video, your reminder email.
Yeah.
This time I didn't click on that. I used the passcode.
Okay.
So apparently it makes a difference.
Hmm.
I'll try the link next time and see if maybe it only remembers the last person you
Yeah.
signed in as.
Maybe.
But prior to coming in the first time, I had checked to see if, on the account, what it said. And I was logged in as me according to that.
Well,
There's a
that's strange.
spooky looking picture. There you are. Hi. No, it looked like you just had the lights on, but they were kind of like all silvery and flashy, and you weren't there. It looked very mysterious.
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Sounds like that background stuff. I tried one of those backgrounds, and of course I'm pretty low tech, but I did find the button where there were supposed to be sample backgrounds, and I picked a blue one, kind of nighttime starry sort of thing, and it turned, everything went blue, including me, and the only thing that stood out was that picture on the wall. Because it's pinker than I am, I guess it thought, well, that must be the person that's supposed to highlight it.
That's
So
funny.
they blotted me out, and my picture was taken over, and I thought, now that's not what I want happening. So I don't have a background.
I like yours, Deana. You look like you're floating in space.
Just ahead.
Yeah.
Tina's been decapitated and launched into space.
My computer really doesn't have the oomph to do it correctly. So
That looks cool.
sometimes the light starts shooting out of one of my eyes, so I'm gonna turn it
That's
off.
neat.
But
Really?
it has issues just like other people's.
Well, the reason I did this is because I was practicing in the closet, and I thought, oh, this is a good place to stage this. And then I realized you could see the bathtub, and then I quickly moved and jazzed it up.
The reverb was probably really good though.
Yeah, at least it's not engulfing you. I've seen some of them where they engulf the person, and it makes the person look like a ghost or something in their own background, and it's kind of disturbing. I'd rather just see a person.
Yeah. Well, if you have a real green screen, Gary and Paulette did this once. Y'all had
Yeah,
a
we've
green
done it a few
screen, and it
times.
worked a lot better with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've never
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
anybody in this group produce a background like what I saw in my other group. There are people they just want it to look as weird as possible. Their goal.
I think this wall sort of serves as a green screen, so that's the only reason why it kind of came out. Because when I do it in the living room, I'm just like the smear of flesh color on the background.
I like Steve's where he's getting eaten by the big cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up here in Austin right
Oh,
now.
yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I try to get festive, so I have a Hawaiian shirt and a Christmas tie.
Oh, perfect.
Nice.
All right.
We are duly impressed.
You don't get a chance to wear ties much these days.
That's fine by me.
No complaints here.
One of the
That's
nice
right.
things about being retired, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or working as an engineer. I've never had a. I had a tie when I got married. I think that's the last tie I bought. So it's been quite a while. I wore the same suit to interview as I wore to the wedding, and I don't know what became of that suit. Probably doesn't fit anymore. So anyway, it's been a good life.
My husband always says he thinks he was hanged in a past life because he just hates wearing ties, you know.
Yeah, they're not very comfortable.
I've always felt sorry for men, what they have to wear, you know. It's so.
Yeah, but they get to
Yeah,
wear
but-
shoes that don't hurt.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have to wear
That's
heels.
true. And their suits are comfortable at least. Some of the stuff we have to wear is not
Right.
comfortable.
I think
That's
even
very
dress
true.
clothes for men is pretty comfortable, and we get pockets, so that's nice.
Yeah, and that's another thing. You know, we have to carry purses because our pants just don't have the right kinds of pockets.
I have to carry a purse because he's got too much junk to lug around. It's like, can you put this in your purse?
Yeah,
This in your purse?
especially when we were traveling, you know.
Mm,
He needs a man purse.
right.
Yeah.
That's what I should have gotten you for Christmas.
Oh boy.
A man purse.
We never go anywhere anyway now. So.
True, we don't. Oh.
You want to play some music?
Sounds
Yes.
good.
Mimi, you want to start?
I don't have anything tonight.
What? All right.
I've been practicing something and it's not ready, so I'm gonna play it next week.
All right. Cool.
I've been practicing what I played last time because that was the first time I'd ever played that before. So I'd like to try it
What was
tonight.
that?
I'll be home for Christmas.
I would
Oh,
like to
yeah.
hear it again.
It was good. Good.
Do you have
Yeah.
a screen to share?
Yeah, because I mean, I was like reading it as I went. I've actually been practicing it a bit, so I'll see if I can do that.
Well, then by all means.
Do you have
Absolutely.
a screen you can
Oh.
share, Steve?
Actually, let me see. I think I do. Yes, I do. I have one open here. Share screen. Okay, can y'all see that all right?
I can. Looks good.
Little.
Okay.
Everybody mute yourselves.
Yeah, and when I play, I kind of swing it a little bit, but you can do what you want. Ready? Okay. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where my love likely. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams.
Yay. That was very nice.
Yeah.
It's amazing what practice does.
Lovely.
Yeah, that was great, Steve.
And I'll stop sharing.
Deana, you want to demonstrate your new ukulars? I think.
Okay, so I copycatted. Remember, I was asking y'all a bunch of questions about getting what kind of ukulele and et cetera, et cetera. So I ended up getting a Martin tenor. So I'm still getting used to it. So forgive the maybe not so great playing, but I do really love the low G. It's cool, and I'm going to use it as I play this.
All right.
So the introduction that I'm going to play is going to go on for a little while. I'm going to attempt to play the little arpeggio, and then I'm going to switch into playing a little melody, and then I will start into the part where all of you hopefully will come in and play as well. And I would say the tricky part, for sure for me, and so I may do a emotional slowdown because I can't hit the chords quick enough. When it gets to the part where it does, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, and then when it goes to D7, G, G sharp, diminished, A minor 7th D, so that's a little shaky there. So anyway, probably slow down a little bit for that part. All right. All right, here we go. You better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sakes. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Love it.
It's like I froze.
Oh, it disappeared.
I look frozen anyway.
You did
on
freeze
my
for a
end.
minute. That
Too
sounded
bad
great.
it wasn't when I was messing up, but oh well.
Great.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was very nice. Your singing is really good.
Yeah.
Who wants to go?
All the different chords, you know, so many, it makes it much richer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that song had a lot of chords in it, didn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 chords. Marty, you want to go? I got a couple
I
from
was
you.
just about to say, let's go to one that doesn't have so many chords.
All right, I've got just the one.
Oh, no, not that one, the other one.
The other one's got more chords.
Well, do the other one though.
This
This
one?
is more beer drinking time.
All right. You said fewer chords. This is still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chords.
They're not that hard a chord though.
All right.
Wow, did I write this one?
What?
I'm just
Writer
joking.
Walter.
Look at the writer's name.
I saw that.
Walter.
Ryder
Oh.
Walter. There you go. And Walter No Name.
Yeah, Walter who?
Just Walter, that's enough. When you're
Ah,
Walter,
okay.
that's all you need. So, Frosty the Snowman was a jolly, happy soul with a corncob pipe and a cotton load. eyes made out of coal. Frosty the snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He's made of snow, but the children know she came to life one day. Must have been some magic in that old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head, he began to dance around. Frosty the snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could dance and play just the same as you and me. Frosty the snowman knew the sun was hot that day, so he said, let's run, we'll have lots of fun now before I melt away. Down in the village with a broomstick in his hand, running here and there all around the square, saying, catch me if you can. He led them down the streets of town, right to the traffic cop. He only paused one moment when he heard them holler stop. Frosty the snowman had to hurry on his way, but he waved goodbye saying, don't you cry, I'll be back again someday.
Right.
Fun song. Saying not so many chords because, you know, that's an old traditional, relatively easy, jaunty tune, you know. Not so difficult as the one that Deana was doing. Or is nice.
Wasn't easy for me.
Yeah, I think it was fairly challenging.
Yeah. There's some quick changes.
Yeah, quick changes. If you were just reading through it the first time, like most of us were, then.
That was a lot of chord changes, actually.
Popping one to the other.
Yeah.
That's the kind of thing where you kind of get used to it and it flips back and forth pretty
Yeah.
easy. Those ones with the diminished and all that stuff in it, like Deana had, were, to me, more difficult.
Yeah, especially I guess the G diminished is pretty easy, but that G sharp diminished was a little bit of a trick. Get my fingers crunched in there around the nut. But I've played it enough times where it's not totally foreign to me.
Yeah.
Brenda, you wanna play? I've forgotten what you sent. You sent something, right? You're
Brenda,
muted.
you're muted.
Yes, I will play. This is yet another spoof. I've decided that it's fun to play spoofy music.
Will you remind me?
Is it just me or is Brenda upside down for everybody?
No, it's just you.
No, she's just you.
Yeah.
He's off to the side there.
Not for me. She's fine for me. Yeah, she's off to the side, but that's okay.
What song
Well,
did you send
it's
me?
just the way I have my
Oh, here we
little
go.
stand here.
It's
It's
more
this one, right?
artsy when the way she's off to the side. It's very artsy.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Like an album cover.
That's good. Okay.
Well, we
I'll
get to
take
see
it.
the ukes behind you too. So
Yeah.
Yes, it's a nice wall.
All right, here. Let's see. This is from The Sound of Music, I think, but the lyrics are a little bit adjusted for people of a certain age. Botox and nose drops and needles for knitting, markers and handrails and new dental fittings, bundles of magazines tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cadillacs and, let's see, Cadillacs and cataracts and hearing aids and glasses, politics and fiction and false sleeping glasses, pacemakers, dog parks and porches with swings. These are a few of my favorite Those break when the knees go bad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Coffee and dishes and corn nuts with bunions. No spicy hot fruits or fruit cooked with onions. Bathrobes and ink pens and hot meals they bring. These are a few of my favorite things. Backpack, confused brains and no need for sin. Thin bones and fractures and hair that is thinning. And we won't mention our shrunken frames when we remember our favorite things. When the joints ache, when the hips break, when the eyes grow dim, I simply remember the great life I've had, and then I don't feel so bad. Okay, it's all done.
So I want to know where you found that.
That's on Oz Because, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's great.
I adjusted the lyrics and the spelling because it was a Brit person that did it. They had hot tea and crumpets, you know. No, we don't have hot tea and crumpets here. So I sort of switched it around a bit. Anyway, glad you enjoyed it.
Sound like Monty Python a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was great.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I'm arranging my tabs. Who wants to go?
Sure.
We'll go.
Just out of curiosity, do you have two speakers, Paul?
Two speakers?
Yeah. Do you have like, on either side of your computer?
No, I have two monitors.
Oh, okay.
Why do you ask?
Well, we were going to try to do this in stereo, but I'm having some trouble with my system, so I don't know if it's working or not. But
well, I should get good stereo with these headphones. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
click on the right.
Say something.
Well, but this one isn't the one
we don't know
we
whether
were having the issue
we're coming
with
across
it.
or not. But anyway, we'll give it a try.
Well, this is just holly jolly.
Yeah,
This is
I
not
know.
the.
No,
Okay.
but it still has.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me pull up the music.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And by the way, I have a new uke too. So.
Oh, how do you like it?
That is Pona.
I like it. It just came a couple of days ago, and I don't have a strap yet, so it's sliding all over the place. And going up.
Is it a Pono tenor?
It is, yeah.
It's really pretty.
Yeah. Good.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can't see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the friends you know, and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Real nice.
I didn't hear stereo.
I didn't either.
Well, you don't have your headphones on.
Yeah, I don't know.
See,
Is
I
that
can
on?
hear it. I'm on the.
It sounded good though.
Oh yeah, it sounded great.
And then she's on stage, right?
Tap on one of the microphones.
So that's
Yeah,
the
that's
mic-
center.
Oh, it's center?
And tap on yours. I hear them both, but they both are centered.
They're centered. Okay. Oh, well.
We have another song. Maybe we'll have it fixed by then.
Well, as long as you could hear both of us, though,
Yeah.
that's because earlier today, for some reason, when it wasn't going across on one of the channels, and we tried a Zoom meeting between us to see if
Yeah.
it was working, and we couldn't get it to work, and I've tried all sorts of different things. But anyway,
Anyway,
we're just going to wing it.
It sounds good, and I kind of like having a separate mic for each of you. Even when you were singing, and I wasn't positive, but I was pretty sure I was hearing both mics, and now
Yeah.
I'm confident that was true. So that was nice.
Thanks.
Fred, you got anything to play? All right. Carol? No? It's Christine? You're mute.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right.
It's a Christmas song, but
Did you send me something? You sent me something, right?
Mhm.
What was the name of it? I'm sorry, I forgot.
Hallelujah.
Oh yeah. Hold on a second. I see it. If I can just get this. All right. Whoops. Doesn't need to be blue.
Okay. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for blank. It's blank for me.
Yay! Good job.
Thank you. I'm ready to quit anyway.
Hold on. I'll get to the bottom of it eventually. I don't know what I did. Redact now. I don't want to redact anything. All right.
I have to start
Wait.
again? Okay.
Give
Ready?
me a second. I got to
Okay.
figure out why it's blue too.
It's because of my lights.
All right. There we go. Take off
Okay.
again. Sorry for the disruption.
I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you. She tied you to her kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair, and from your lips she drew the hallelujah. 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 This is the last verse, even though I have more. Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. I've seen your flag on the marble arch, but love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. 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 That's all I could take.
Very nice.
Favorite song.
Great song.
It's really different when you play in front of people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
When I played in the closet.
Yes, it is.
That's our homework. We had to take that song, and he wants us to figure out all the notes. And it took me like hours. And here you gave me the answers.
Nice.
Oh,
Listen,
That's cheating.
they're pretty chords. They're just,
They are.
but I never knew the words. And then I was like, what? I mean, I like Leonard Cohen, but they're just so strange. So it's not a Christmas song, I guess. I don't know.
It feels Christmassy to me.
Yeah. The hallelujah is enough.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess
Yeah.
that's it.
From the Old Testament.
I guess it's just a religious song.
Right.
It's a Hanukkah song.
I don't know what I clicked on to make. So normally I've got this Adobe Reader with each of these songs in a separate tab, and whatever I pressed made it split them all out into separate windows, and now I've got them scattered all over my computer.
Come on.
Yes, I know. Where's the undo button?
Do you think you can find my song? I haven't seen it come up yet.
I've got both of them. You want to do The People Look East?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
Let me see if I can make it disappear again. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, this one has less cards maybe than some of the others do. People look east, the time is near of the crowning of the year. Make your house fair as you are able. Trim the hearth and set the table. People look east and sing today. Love, the guest is on the way. Whoops, I forgot to put the kazoo on. I don't want to miss out on it, so I'm going to break up the rhythm of the song. Okay. Furrows be glad though earth is bare. One more seed is planted there. Give up your strength, the seed to nourish. That in course the flower may flourish. People look east and sing today. Love, the rose is on the way. Stars keep the watch when night is dim. One more light the bowl shall brim, shining beyond the frosty weather, bright as sun and moon together. People look east and sing today. Love, the star is on the way.
song.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, that was a
that's
great
kind of
song.
a pre-Christmas song. It's sort of, it's, yeah, I didn't pick anything funny tonight.
I like that one.
I apologize in advance.
I'll hold you guilty for not making me laugh.
Yeah.
That's a pretty song. I don't know it. And
No, I haven't heard that one either. It's pretty.
Walter, you want to go?
Yeah. Did you get the Poor People's Store? Did I send you that?
Yeah, I think I have that. Hold on a second.
This has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's a place that sometimes people shop for Christmas. But it's not this one.
But I've got it. I remember you sending me that.
Walter.
It's a song from Shiny Ribs, if you know that.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is.
Can you make it a little bigger?
Yeah, just give me just a second.
There we go.
How's that?
Okay, here we go. Has anybody ever heard this song? It's funny because Kevin Russell plays it in the version I heard on the ukulele. And it's a song about a dollar store. So here it goes. Here we go down to the poor people's store, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can get more at the poor people's store. The poor people's store where you can get it. You can get more at the poor people's store. The poor people's store where you can get it. Some knockoff jeans with irregular seams. Some chairs made of beans and some beauty queens. Some Christine Aguilera, black mascara, corn tortillas, and some brown aloe vera. You can get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. You can get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. Some socks with flames, some pills for your pain, some razors infused with the essence of rain, a cigarette lighter that says I'm a quitter, and a fish that sings take me to the river. You can get more. Oops, wait a minute. Kazoo time. And I forgot to put it on. Get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. You can get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. Some pantyhose, no doughs, and I suppose there's even some clothes that you'll wear well and make you smell the smell you smell when you get out of jail. You can get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. You can get more at the poor people's store. Poor people's store where you can get it. You can get more at the poor people's store. Oh, the poor people, oh, the poor people, oh, the poor people's store.
It's really good.
Thanks. Look it up on YouTube, and it's a lot of fun to hear.
Is it easy to find the ukulele version you were mentioning?
I just looked it up.
Okay,
and
cool.
They had it, one of those guitar sites,
Mm-hmm.
and I just transposed the key a little bit. because they had a different key.
Barbara, you have a song for us?
Well, I don't, but I was going to practice two of them, and I didn't really get to practice either one, but I wanted to recommend them. They're both on Dr. Uke. One of them is Christmas Island, and one of them is Blue Christmas.
All right.
Yeah.
Two different Christmas ones.
Maybe you're a
Actually,
different
it's not.
subset or something.
No.
I just thought life got in the way. I don't know if you ever heard.
Weird how
Yeah.
that happens.
All right, let me pull up my song. This is also a Dr. Uke song. I'm a big fan of Dr. Uke arrangements because
Gotta look at Dr. Uke.
he uses a lot of chords. And he doesn't put them at the top of the page, so you're not as intimidated by how many there are. They're just sort of sprinkled throughout. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna smile to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
Love the sound of those chords.
Yeah.
Very jazzy.
Yeah, he likes jazzy chords.
Yeah, when you do it, we don't get to see the chords.
That's. Do y'all want to play it again? I'll put the chords up and we can play through it again.
I actually brought it up.
Be fine with me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you see it like this? Because I can't get it to auto scroll. I can't tweak the speed as we go.
I have it all on one page.
And I've got it all.
So we can share it.
Well, I've got it on one page. It's just.
Oh, because I see 2 pages wide.
I can make it just one.
Oh,
page.
I see. Never mind. You got it. You're fine.
But if I zoom in any further, I'll have to scroll, and that would be a problem.
Yeah.
Do you want to play it again?
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
We'll start on the C6, the best chord ever. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you. That was fun.
Very nice.
Can somebody explain to me from a music theory perspective how sometimes the chord could be a C6, other times an A minor 7?
Really?
What's the story with that?
So there's 4 notes in that chord, and if you pick the A as the root, then it works out to have the same notes as an A minor 7. But if you pick C as a root, it also happens to be the same notes as a C6.
Okay.
Because that chord contains a C and an A.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And if you're playing it the same way both times,
Yeah,
it's your
it's
choice?
about context. We're in the key of
Okay.
C, so we call it a C6.
Because sometimes the same chord's called A minor 7, the same.
Yeah, like in the first line is a C6, and the second line they call it an A minor 7.
Yeah.
And
I was just curious why that was.
yeah,
from
it's
30%.
I think that's an artifact of only having 4 strings. If you had a guitar, you'd have enough differentiation to
Ah,
unique.
okay. That makes sense. Got it. Thanks.
Where did you get that music, Paul?
that's from Dr. Uke.
Okay. And he's got some really nice compositions, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. I did not play this exactly like he's written it out here.
Yeah.
On the second line, there's an F sharp minor 7 where you're sung by a choir. I can zoom in now. Hold on. So like right
What do you use for that?
here, I changed it to I guess I changed it to a B7 sus4. So it's a 2 4 2 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's sung by a choir. Because I like that walk down.
That's kind of like it's only with an E in it.
Yeah, it's like the B7, but you push that ring finger.
One string up, one
Yeah.
set up.
Oh, I know why I changed it, because that F sharp minor 7 doesn't have the note you're singing on that beat, but the other chord does.
So you
So
got
anyway.
the that you're trying to hit?
Sung by a choir. I wanted that note to be in the chord, and the way he's written it, he doesn't have that. So that's the only change I made. And you can certainly play it and sing the chord he's got. I imagine that's intentional, but I just didn't care for it.
Last week.
How do you even play that B7? I mean, that's like gymnastics.
So I lay my index finger across all 4 strings, and then I use my middle finger on the second string.
The way I do it.
I can't do that without picking up on it.
That one I connect.
Gives you lots of chords.
It's hard to keep your finger bridging all those and then play that, hold the second one down. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the bar chords are hard.
Bar chords are just a challenge. There's nothing to do to make them easier. One thing you can do is use your middle finger as sort of back up your index finger, and then use your ring finger on that other string.
Oh yeah.
So they sort of get them stacked up there. They get a little more pressure on those strings.
That guy that does the Ukulele Zen channel on YouTube, he's got a pretty good technique for bar chords that he teaches.
His name is Fuchs, Fuchs.
Yeah, Stu Fuchs.
Yeah, Stu Fuchs.
Ukulele Zen. But what he talks about is don't simply push it down, but push it down and give it a little bit of downward slide on it.
Yeah.
And it's easier to do the bar that way.
I've heard that advice too. I try to do it, but I don't know. It's not very natural to me.
But it's not, you don't need a whole lot of downforce, just
yeah, just kind of let your hand hang, take advantage of gravity a little bit.
Kind of let it droop just a tad. Kind of hard to explain, but it does help a little bit.
I agree. It sort of lets I don't know, your finger's not totally flat. It's got little bumps and divots in it, and that sort of lets the strings find a good spot. I think we've been all the way around.
Yeah.
You going to make us a beer announcement?
Well, I think it should. I think it's time to take a little break and get a beverage of your choice. Do whatever you want to do for about 5 minutes and come back and join us.
I think we've got. Oh, we're drinking shots?
Yeah. I think more than one of us have beer time songs. Marty's got one.
Yeah, I have one too. So there's at least three of us.
I've got one.
Clear your screen, Paul.
Yeah, clear that screen, would you?
Oh, I didn't realize I was still sharing it. Sorry.
There you go.
Yeah.
I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I'm going to. I had all my drinks before this. I started drinking really, really early.
Oh, it's that kind of
Well,
a
Merry
year.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you,
Barb.
Barb.
Thank you so much for all the
Yes,
music.
person someday.
So how many songs are we going to have for the beer portion?
I've got one.
We have one.
So that's 4. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's going to be a record
A
for
lot
us.
of songs.
Yeah, we do have a lot queued up.
Oh, well.
We might want to start doing them early in the beer section before we drink too much beer and can't do them anymore.
All right, I'll be back in a second and we'll start the music.
Deana?
Yes?
I thought I heard somewhere in conversation, you're married, right?
Yes.
Husband? Does he do any music?
He used to, yes. He was in a local Austin band called Telling Stories for quite a few years.
What did he play?
Guitar.
Well, he's a natural for the ukulele. Draft him in.
When I did bring home a ukulele, he plays it once and then he hands it back to me, and that's about as far as it's gone so far. But now that I have 2 ukuleles, I'd love it if we played together.
Yeah. Well, they're exactly the same relationship, the first 4 strings to a guitar, so.
Yeah, especially now that I have the low G, it's not, I think it's more likely he might actually pick up the low G ukulele.
Low G is better for a guitar player. But like, for example, that G on a guitar is a D. It's just the same shapes of the fingers. It's just you're 5 frets down on a guitar.
Really? Yeah, I haven't quite figured that out yet. I want to start playing guitar more.
Take his guitar and put a capo on the 5th fret. Then you've got a ukulele tuned guitar.
Oh. Okay.
And
I'm sure we probably have a capo around the house somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
impress him sometime. Put the capo on there and start playing. But you can only use the lower 4 strings.
Yeah, I know a little bit of guitar. Like I used to be able to play, of course, the opening part of Stairway to Heaven.
Ooh.
But I don't know it anymore, but yeah.
But you could do that on the uke if it didn't use that.
I think I got it.
string.
Somewhere. Something like that. Get there.
Dust in the Wind or something, right?
Oh, that's right. Dustin and Dustin would
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
I
Bad.
think I could play part of that one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody learns that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a little bit of it. Something like that.
It's pretty good. Yeah, you got the.
There you go.
I forget the chord progression now. There's Brenda. Brenda, shall I show the group what I made for you?
I'd love to see that.
Yes, you
It's
should.
almost finished. It's almost finished.
Oh, pretty.
Here it is.
All right.
So it's an Oliva box, and has a pine neck. It has a little mahogany inlay, and then a poplar heel. It is a tie bar bridge with a bone nut and saddle. It has a through body design, which stops here. There's one strap button. And Brenda, I thought you said you wanted another strap button, so I can put the other one on here if you'd like. Unless you want it on
Yes.
the body. What do you want it? Heel or body?
Heel, probably.
Okay, I'll put it there.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I finished it just this week, but I went to set it up, and I need to bring the nut or the nut down. It's too high. The action is too high. So I'm going to take it home this weekend and probably sand that down. And it's not even up to pitch right now.
Steve, what wood is on the fretboard?
Oh, that's Wengi.
Okay.
Wengi. It's a tropical hardwood, dark like ebony. Very hardwood. Yeah, I got it at Woodcraft store. It has a little bit of a stripe to it. I don't know if you can see it there.
Nice.
Yeah, so Wengi, and also have position markers put on here the side.
Perfect.
So yeah, so it's got it going on. And I built another one with this box, and it sounded good. So I'm hopeful this one will sound good as well.
Just
Where's
now.
the
Okay.
inlay on the,
Sure it
head?
will.
Yeah.
Steve strings.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How's that?
Where is the inlay on the head that says Steve Strings?
You know, I've thought about like making a logo and do like a water slide transfer to start putting them on the instruments that I build.
Yeah, you need
I think
to
I
You
need to do that.
should.
Yeah.
I think I need to do that.
You should.
exclusive.
Yeah.
Take a
It's
bow.
it's a Girardi
That'll make it
original.
more special. You really should do that. When I took a clay making class, our instructor said you should always, have some little signature thing on the bottom of your clay work.
To
It just
identify it.
makes it a little more special for the people that own it.
Especially if it makes it to Antiques Roadshow someday.
I usually sign them on the box, but this box might be too dark, so maybe I'll put something on the headstock or something.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should make a logo.
You need to burn it into it. Burn it into your wood.
I haven't tried that yet. I thought about trying wood burning. I do have a soldering iron, so I could practice with that maybe with the holidays and see how I can do with that.
You should make two intertwined S's.
Oh,
But then it says
That's cute.
my concern with SS was it has
Yeah,
certain
I don't think you wanna
historical
do it.
not
connotations.
gracefully.
Yeah, I don't want SS.
What you need to have is a logo that says SS, but not the one you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Right.
A little long
Yes.
for a logo.
Try not to make the letters Germanic, okay?
It's no Gothic lettering.
Oh,
Yeah.
got the
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
right.
because we got all the lights.
Well, I know a guy, he has a brand, like a branding iron brand. He has, there's a guy in Florida, Michael Bianconi, and he has a barbed wire like brand that he puts on all his headstocks.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I come with a brand,
Like the back of the
like my
woodwork.
initials, SMG or something, and brand it.
Yeah.
Because you can get brands made.
They sold them in the back of the woodworking magazine, so you can, have them special made to your logo.
Yeah.
That's quick and easy to do.
Yeah. Done. Yeah.
Steve, I missed the whole thing. Do you do this for a hobby or a living, or? I mean,
It's an addiction mostly.
I mean, they're all
Out of the beer halls.
It's a hobby. I'm an occupational therapist by trade, and I mostly worked in hand therapy. And I made a lot of orthotic devices as part of my job. And so, creating and building and problem solving is something that I miss now that I'm in academia, and I'm not doing that. And so this has become an outlet for me. When I started learning how to play the ukulele, I discovered these crazy things, and now I'm building them. I think I'm up to like 19 now.
Wow.
18, yeah, I think 18. Number 18 I'm up to now.
And they're all electric? Electric?
No, this one's acoustic.
Oh.
The last one I just did, that was electric. I made one for this luthier that we know, Elaine.
Yeah.
I made one, it's a secret, but I made one for her to give to somebody for Christmas. So, and that one turned out really well. It's like, I don't want to give this one to her. It turned out great.
So Steve has a.
But I'll be posting a video on my YouTube channel of that one, so you can see that one soon.
Yeah,
My
Steve
wife-
has
Okay.
a YouTube channel with a lot of content.
Tomorrow. So, does she already have your uke?
Elaine, yes. I gave it to her yesterday.
Cool.
So, yeah, and she's adding to my addiction. She had some things to add to my my project. She gave me some nice tropical woods she had scraps of, and some humbuckers and guitar tuning machines. And so I have several projects already in mind for all those. So, but personally, I actually like the acoustic ones better than the electric ones because I don't like doing all the wiring.
You said you were up to 19. Are
Yeah.
you numbering them? You need to be if you aren't.
Yeah, they're all numbered. I think this one is going to be 18.
Okay.
Yeah, this one will be 18.
Okay. Okay.
Because, someday in the future when they're really valuable.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've got a Girardi original. Right?
It has to be so much harder to do acoustics than electric. Electric would seem like it would be, like not.
Well, yeah, with electric, I mean, you could put a humbucker on a 2x4 and it'll play.
Right. Yeah.
And like, for example, the electric guitar I just made, it would have made a lousy acoustic one because the box lid was so thick. But sometimes on cigar boxes, the bottoms are thin. And so I made some where the bottom was a resonating surface. These Oliva, it's the same thickness on both the top and bottom, so it really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty big resonating surface area. And on some of the instruments, I've actually tried taking my rotary sander and sanding the inside of the box lid to thin it down a little bit. I didn't on this one, only because I was putting the bridge on the box and I didn't want to risk having it be too thin there. So, yeah, and this is just glued. It's not screwed down. It's just glued down. It
Okay.
should hold fine.
Okay, so you didn't have any trouble with the Fremont strings on it?
No, just like any other strings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I never know what strings are best for what ukulele, because some ukuleles, some strings are they wind it too tight.
Uh-huh.
They sort of bow it a little bit because the
Yeah,
tension
that
is
won't happen on
is
this.
so
It has a
high.
piece of wood going all the way through the body. So there's,
Okay.
even though it's pine and poplar, it's not going to bend.
Well, I
Okay,
think in
great.
honor of the the person who always has a second song during the beer time. I think we ought to get Mary Jane to play.
Get started.
Yeah, that's good.
That work for you, Mary Jane?
Yeah, I'd be happy to play. In fact, I've got, I'm not muted. Yeah, I've got this one, which is just a classic Christmas song. If you wanted to play along, you'd know this one. Or I have an original song, which is the same song I sang last year at Bob Goose's Christmas party. And so three people have heard it probably before, if you were either at Hancock Center or at Bob Goose's Christmas party. So I wanted to take a poll, would you rather hear an original song or would you rather hear this classic Christmas song you could play along with?
Both.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Christmas. I definitely want to hear the original again.
With me, I didn't want to subject you to too much of myself.
This one written by the guy that started the hospital,
Yeah, well, this is just the plain old We Three Kings. It's not Walter's version. I do like Walter's version, but this is the one this is one of my favorite Christmas carols. So I wanted to get it sung sometime around in the season here for us. Traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never, over us all to reign. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Frankincense to offer have on, incense owns the deity nigh. Prayer and praising, all men raising, worshiping God on high. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. Prayer is mine, its bitter perfume breathes the life Lord leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect
That was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
Well,
That was good to play along with too.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to go? I got.
She's gonna do an original too, isn't she? Or is she gonna? We're gonna take a.
I thought we would
Come back
rotate
around.
through people and come back
Okay.
to Mary Jane's original.
yeah,
So how
I'd be
about Gary and
happy
Paulette?
to come back to me rather than
Okay.
to the right.
I didn't want to miss it because I remember hearing it last year, and
Marty just raised his hand.
Oh, did you, Marty? You ready? All right, hold on a second.
This is a song that I think of every Christmas. It's so sweet. And it puts the fun in dysfunctional.
It's the family Christmas is
Wait,
what
where did it go?
Not Santa Claus. Yeah.
Christmas with the family or
Yep,
This one?
Yeah, this is a great one.
that's
I
right.
like this one too. I didn't realize how few chords it
Now what?
had.
Not too many chords.
Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought a new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. We didn't know what to think of him till he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Ken brought his kids with him, 3 from his first wife Lynn, and the 2 identical twins from his second wife Mary Nell. Of course he brought his new wife Kay, who talks about a chain smoking while a chair stereo plays. Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Carve the turkey, turn the ball game on. Mix margaritas when the eggnog's gone. Send somebody to the quick pack store. Need some ice cream and extension cord. Bang a can of bean dip and some diet rice. Box of matches and some Marlboro lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Fran and Rita, girl from Harlingen. I can't remember how I'm kin to them. When they tried to plug their motor home in, they blew out our Christmas lights. Cub and David just knew what went wrong, so we waited out on our front lawn. He threw a breaker and the lights came on, and we sang Silent Night, Silent Night, oh holy night. Carve the turkey, turn the ball game on, make Bloody Marys 'cause we all want one. Send somebody to the top and go. Need some celery and a can of flake snow. Bag of lemons and some diet Sprites. Box of matches and some Salem lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad.
Love that one.
Was that a
Where
John
did it
Prine
come
song?
from?
What?
Was
Was that a John Prine song?
That's Robert Earl Keen. Not 100%
Okay,
sure he
close
wrote it.
enough.
Not
Yeah.
100% sure if he wrote it, but he definitely played it.
Yeah, I think he wrote it. I've heard other people play it, like Slade Cleaves played it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I put my earphones on now.
There's a lot of tribute albums to Robert Earl Keen. You hear all of his stuff again. What's the fun and dysfunctional?
Right.
As well we should.
Gary and Paulette are geared up to
We're
fly.
ready. Yeah.
Man, they're looking professional in those headsets and everything.
We're gonna try something, and
He's been
cool.
working on this all week.
Outstanding. I'm excited to hear it.
well, so don't screw it up too much.
Oh, you won't.
Everybody take a quick look at these chords on top because I'm going to have to scroll them off the screen here a second.
Mm-hmm.
What's that D sharp all about? Oh, man.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
That's really
Like I
what
had a
those are going
nervous
to be, is
breakdown.
single notes.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy chord to make.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Okay.
Tell me
Yeah,
when.
you go ahead. No telling what this is going to sound like. So, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple wants to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices sing and let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned
Wonderful.
That was really great. So your volume went down though. Can you do something?
Yes, quite a bit.
Now it's totally off.
Yeah, I don't hear you at all anymore.
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
I can see him pointing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You have no volume whatsoever.
Fix that.
Seems to be some kind of Zoom anomaly that keeps happening.
Yeah,
off
it
and
happened to
on.
Barbara last a couple of weeks ago. I think it was Barbara.
Yeah.
I wish they would keep those cheat sheets up longer because I'm always scrambling to figure out the chords and then they go
They
away.
scroll off. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll
I mean, I'd
figure it.
love to have a cheat sheet somehow.
What you need is a 2-column. You need the music or the lyrics in one part, and then
And the chords in the side.
chord just stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul, can you get busy on that now?
I don't.
Like you're not doing enough.
That's sort of on my list, but it's not a very high priority. So I don't have any high hopes that I'm going to figure it out soon.
Well, I'm glad my ukulele is hidden because I can just go like this then.
Gary and Paulette, give us a thumbs up if you can hear us. We're not
We don't
here
hear
to
you at
sing.
all, but you seem to hear us.
Well, we got the first half of the song real nice.
Well, I heard the whole song because I kept turning the volume up and up and up as it went.
But it was softer.
Yeah. I wonder if they were to go out and come back in, sometimes that solves problems.
Yeah, that would be my suggestion too. Why don't y'all log out of Zoom and then come back?
Taking your advice.
Yeah. So they can clearly hear us.
I know Mary Beth has another one. Who's got another one?
Paul's got another one.
Paul, okay.
Yeah. They're back.
They're back, but I don't hear them.
No, you're still quiet.
Oh, well.
Oh, no.
Just sit back and enjoy the music, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah, at least they can hear.
Huh.
Now, for some of us, it's better when you can't hear us. But with them, I want to hear them.
Exactly, yeah. Well, anyway, y'all, that song was fantastic. I thought that sounded great.
Yeah.
And if we ever get to where we can hear you again, we may have to make you repeat it so we can hear it at a constant volume all the way through.
Yeah, I was going to suggest do it next week.
Yeah, sure.
Get this worked out, because that was real nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go play my second song. Hope I can remember it. I hadn't practiced this one as much as maybe. Here we go. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you. Mele Kalikimaka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright. The sun will shine by day and all the stars at night. Mele Kalikimaka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas, a very Merry Christmas, a very, very Merry, Merry Christmas to you.
And that was great.
Thanks. That's a fun song.
Yeah, we missed the Christmas party this year for the AUS.
Right?
We always sang that one.
I got a Santa Claus is coming to town from somebody. I can't remember who. No volunteers?
I see. Deana raised her
Didn't I
hand.
do that one originally? It was really short. And
Oh, did I just? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You did play it.
I did it. But if somebody wants to volunteer to play another version, go for it. That's awesome.
I just failed to close it when you were
I had to
done.
like keep repeating the same words. I was like, this is only like a minute long. I've got to stretch it out.
I liked it. I like the arrangement. I like the challenging
Yeah.
chords stuck in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
the chords are very nice.
Okay, Mary Jane, it's around to you again.
Okay.
Goodness for Mary Jane. She keeps us going.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope all this isn't too offensive for you to listen to. But this, like I said, this is the one that I did last year at Bob's Christmas party. And I think that some people liked it at least. So now I seem to have lost a pick, though. Oh, there it is. Fell to the ground.
Do you
Okay,
always play with the pick?
Mostly. I mean, not always, but when think I'm performing, I usually do. Because it seems like the ukulele doesn't come in very strong on this computer.
Well, the pick definitely makes it louder, so that's cool. I didn't realize you were doing that.
No. Okay. Well, this song's called Grandma's Poinsettia, and it's it's not a funny song, but it's some of my personal experiences at Christmas, and particularly with my mother when she was still alive. She's the grandma in this story. And so these things actually did happen. So they got set to music one year. Oh, I'm in the wrong key, sorry. When Grandma was 81, no longer strong, she still loved to listen to a good Christmas song. She gave up on laying the big Christmas table, but did just the little things as she was able. One crimson poinsettia, radiant and fair, it's all that she wanted, and she's glad it is there. One single poinsettia, lovely to see, she got it instead of a big Christmas tree. Family is putting up bright decorations. Our minds are all bursting with great expectations for parties and presents, both received and given. This Christmas season, we're frenzied and driven. One crimson poinsettia, radiant and fair, it's all that she wanted, and she's glad it is there. One single poinsettia, lovely to see, she got it instead of a big Christmas tree. It's all too commercial, the preacher complained. The season's true spirit is practically drained. We ought to be helping the homeless and poor, not shopping ensnared by the corporate lure. Though Christmas is all about loving and giving, fellowship, righteousness, general good living, he would prefer just to sit Christmas out, but he has to preach to us what it's she should set him straight. We can't escape Christmas, it's part of our fate. We don't have to do all the things others do, but we can enjoy it by picking a few. Though Christmas is all about loving and giving, fellowship, righteousness, general good living, he would prefer just to sit Christmas out, but he has to preach to us what it's about.
Very nice. I remember that one.
Yeah, I remember
Nice.
it too. I like it a lot.
Back before we had to wear masks.
Yes.
This is what I did in practice.
Can you hear us now? We tweaked a few
Hey,
things.
yeah, you're back.
Oh, you're there.
All right, yeah.
Can you hear this microphone too?
Yeah. I think so, yeah. I definitely heard you.
Okay. Well, we can.
Is your computer okay?
It just got real warm, and so I had it sitting on a book, so it's up higher. But I took it off that. It seems like it's cooling down a little bit. Plus, I found a setting. It was on auto level adjustment for the mics, and it had it way down.
He had a nervous breakdown. So.
Yeah, so I
Well, it probably didn't like you playing with that
guitar,
six-string
yeah.
ukulele you had.
6-string ukulele.
yeah.
Mary Jane, did you write all those words?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that song. It's just
She writes
stellar.
great songs.
Mary Jane's got a lot of good music, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that, that has the potential to become a Christmas classic. I mean, there's a lot of visuals, you see the lone poinsettia sitting there, and I mean, it's got good messaging. It's a
You've
good
got the video planned.
Yeah.
really.
And then just this thing about your mom getting a, poinsettia instead of a tree. I remember as our parents got older, every year it was, either then it got from live to fake to, and then it was just something sitting on their table,
And then she used to cook a lot, and then she was starting to buy desserts and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
that was then finally, I think she just didn't even want to have it at her house anymore.
Yeah. And that line about the preachers, so,
Yeah, I think that's a great line.
it's a good one.
Yeah, we were both sort of disgusted with the preacher, but she actually went through the line and said something to him afterwards. I've got a poinsettia. So I kind of changed a little bit of, what she said. That was really about all she said, but she was just trying to say something to him because she didn't really think he should have trashed Christmas quite that much during the sermon.
Right.
Well, I can sing the Chipmunk song, but somebody sang it last week, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, there are two
Yeah.
Chipmunk songs. Which
I
one
thought
are
we
you gonna
agreed
sing?
that it's okay to repeat stuff.
It's definitely okay to repeat. So
Well, I'm just asking permission before I do it.
you don't need to do that, but whatever. play away.
All right, I'm gonna disappear here from at least me seeing you guys. So here we go. Christmas time is near. Time for toys and time for cheer. We've been good, but we can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry fast. Want a plane that loops the loop. Me, I want a hula hoop. We can hardly stand the wait, but Christmas don't be late. We can hardly stand the wait. Please, Christmas, don't be late.
That's a great song.
Can we try again?
Here.
Can we try again now that we actually have audio?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead.
Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Well,
We'll
give it
try again.
one more shot. Oh, by the way, I looked that guy up that did that song, and that was, I can't pronounce his last name, but
Bagdasarian?
yeah, and he went by the stage name of David Seville, and he did all sorts of things. He did cartoon animated whole thing about the chipmunks and so forth.
Oh, yes.
And the witch doctor.
Yes, the witch doctor was even
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
I always liked that better than Chipmunks.
That is one ukulele you got there, Gary.
It's a
Yeah.
big ukulele.
Oh, you're not.
Speaking of ukulele, my ukulele. Okay, take two.
Okay.
Ready?
Just one note. Everybody mute yourselves.
Okay, go ahead. Ready? Hope this works.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple wants to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
understanding.
I heard every word.
Oh, good, because I couldn't hear
Big
myself because I forgot to put the headphones on.
Oh,
so
that's
I
what was
just
going on. Okay.
following her.
Yeah, that was
Oh
great.
well.
Could you hear
Really
the
nice.
backup ukulele and the other guitar?
Yeah,
You could hear the other stuff.
Well,
okay.
hear something.
I heard the other voices, the pre-recorded voices.
Yeah.
Okay, you did hear those. Okay.
Yeah. But I wasn't paying close enough attention because I was strumming along that I may
Yeah.
overlooked the pre-recorded.
He made me do those voices over and over and over again, so get the layers.
So there were like three harmonies.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a bunch of you, so it was worth the effort.
It was
However much time you put in, we appreciate it.
Thanks.
Are you going to tell us about your guitar? Is that a Gretsch?
That's
This is a
Gretsch.
Gretsch. Let's see. I bought this about, I guess, 10 years ago or something like that. I bought it as about to retire present to myself because I knew I wouldn't be able to afford it after I retired. So I bought it while I was still working. So.
Nice.
Is that what the Stray Cat guy plays?
He plays a Gretsch. He plays one that's even thicker than this one, and there's a whole bunch of different models of these. And of course, there was one that George Harrison played, and that he also played one similar to this, and the red one, and so and Chet Atkins played Gretsch guitar as part of his career. Yeah.
So do you play rockabilly on it? It's good for that.
One we just played
It's
about
about
as
as
rockabilly
rockabilly
as
as
I
Gary.
usually It's more rock and roll stuff. Yeah.
Well, that was great. Thank you for putting
Thanks.
that together.
Thank you.
I got my new ukulele this week also,
Oh, you
so
did?
all of us are playing new instruments.
All right.
How do you like your new one, Paul?
I like it a lot. It's in some ways easier to play, and maybe I could have improved the playability of my other uke with some minor tweaks. But it's also more challenging because it's louder, it rings more, and so I've got to pay closer attention to not making accidental sounds. But I like it a lot. I've enjoyed it.
Good.
Where'd you put your new one?
I put one.
Yeah, it sounds good too.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Do you have the Fremont strings on there?
No, it's well, these are probably Fremont strings, but they're not the ones that I was playing on my other instrument.
Okay.
It's got a wound low G, which is definitely a Fremont low G, and I assume the other three are also from a Fremont set, but I don't know what strings they put on it.
Yeah.
When I ordered it with a low G setup, but that's all I specified. I didn't pick strings.
Your other uke was a low G, wasn't it?
Yeah, but for a while I've been playing a nylon unwound low G, and I kind of like it, but I think I'm gonna keep this one as the wound setup for a while and give it some thought. So I really haven't decided, but I like what are those other strings? They were Fremont Black, I think. And
Yeah, that's what I got on mine.
and I like those pretty well.
Black line.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's what I had the ukulele or Hawaii ukulele company put on these or on this one. But they keep going out of tune right now. It's
Yeah.
because they're new.
Doesn't Blackbird recommend some strings? Maybe mine's a concert, so maybe it's different strings. But
I haven't looked into it. I didn't really put much thought into it.
I was just wondering when I get around to replacing mine, which I don't feel I need to do. I have to check back on their site because I do.
Is that your new Pono, Gary?
Yes.
I guess I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, that's
Play us a sample.
Play Stairway Down to the Gun. Go ahead, go for it.
okay. I can only play the intro since you were talking about this earlier. It's I'm sweating too much. Anyway,
Sounds great.
Great.
it's
You happy with it so
What
far?
kind of wood? What wood is your Pono?
it's acacia. It,
Okay.
I think that's what most of the Ponos are, because I
Acacia?
have a Pono and it's acacia.
Well, Marty has the one with the cedar top, and I kept waiting for one of those to come around, but they never did, so I just went ahead and got this one.
You did get the radius fretboard, right?
It did, yeah, that's really nice. I mean, it sure makes the barcodes easy.
I don't want to hear about that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because
What is that? Like, is that the one with the little scoop things, or?
it's rounded
Oh, that would be
like
good.
like a guitar, and it just
Yeah.
fits your curved finger better.
Uh,
And it just on my other uke playing this B flat 7 or whatever this chord is, it was hard to get that down, but on this
That will be
it's
my
just
excuse
easy.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe I made a mistake. I had an option to order a radius fretboard and didn't take it because it's not what I've been playing, and I haven't tried one. So I just went with what I knew.
Yeah.
Oh, radius. I thought it was radiance. I was like, what?
Oh,
That makes more sense now.
It glows.
Yeah, get the reflection.
Yeah. Anyway.
You
Well,
can't see
Walter,
it.
I want you to know that when I
Turn
get
to
up
this
the
way.
courage,
Yeah.
when I get the courage up, I'm going to
Yeah.
play the kazoo. I love it, but I'm not there yet. Wait a while.
But you have one now.
You need the right song. Yeah, I have one.
Great. I'm looking forward to it.
I love it.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
You have to wait until I get my courage up. I'm going to be practicing in the closet for a while.
Well, you've been brave
As you
with the
can
music.
see, sometimes we both forget to put our kazoos on before our performance.
Yes.
I always love that. We play a verse and it's like, oh, let's pause and change instruments.
I usually just don't even put it on. I just think, oh no, I forgot to put the kazoo on. But this time, people had been doing weird things, and I just thought, well, it's not that bad to do this with the kazoo. Not tonight, at any rate.
Yeah, we're relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a low key audience for sure.
Well, you all have a great Christmas. I'm going to sign out.
Yes, really.
All right. We'll see y'all
Merry
later.
Christmas,
This was fun.
everyone.
Have a really
Everyone
good COVID Christmas.
Yeah. Have a happy
Christmas.
Right.
Next time we see each other, Christmas will be over.
I know.
We're
And
doing
then
it next week.
almost 2021, and we will finally be done with this awful year. I can't
It'll be
wait,
time for New Year's.
Yeah.
really.
We are
Yeah,
meeting-
my daughter-in-law has a Christmas ornament. It says 2020 and a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
So,
Perfect.
Just
Perfect.
trying to-
yeah, I thought so.
We
Okay,
are
we'll
meeting.
see y'all.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
See ya.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers.
Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Did anybody else hear me?
I barely
We're
heard
meeting
you.
No.
next week, right?
Yes.
What's that?
Okay, good.
You need to.
Are we hanging out next week?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. See you guys.
See y'all later.
All right. Later on.
So long, folks.
Happy